Yes, fill your tank with the blood of the infidels. Hey, I'm over $15. Death to America. I get my free 12-ounce coffee now. I love this thing. Sexism in, you know, in its uglier form is horrible. But, I mean, women look at men look at women look at other women, nice, and other men look at other men. It's just, it's just the way it is. It's, you know, I mean, you know, you can look at someone's appearance and you could tell a lot by it. Well, first of all, from someone's appearance, you could tell if they're a dirty bastard or not. From someone's appearance, you could tell if they're, you know, you can kind of tell if they're a nice person or not. I mean, a lot of people have a resting bitch face. And from someone's appearance, you could tell pretty quickly whether or not you'd want to have sex with that person. And that's what I think everyone's forgotten, is that, you know, yes, we have opposable thumbs, and, you know, yes, we have a language and all those kinds of things, but we're still animals. We're the human animal. We're not, you know, yeah, we can speak and we can open up doorknobs and stuff like that. Yay, good for us. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, we still have hormones and stuff running through our bodies that make us do some of the dumbest shit that you could ever possibly think of. Ladies, gentlemen, newsflash, we're human. We have those thoughts. It doesn't mean we're gonna go and act on them. It doesn't mean like, oh, I saw that chick at the waitress at whatever diner. Oh man, I really wanna I think very vividly. I want to bend her over the busboy's, you know, bucket and, you know, really have at it with the unused coleslaw and pickles jumping all over the table. Yeah, I know I get pretty deep on things, but that's what she said. But, you know, at what point, you know, are your thoughts not your own anymore? At what point are we going to have like a mind control thing where buzzers are going to go off that, you know, a hot chick walks by and you look at her ass, or you know, you look at her boobs or whatever, and they just say like warning, Gimpy Rob is having impure thoughts. Okay, let me get something straight right now. All right, I've been me for about 45 years now. I don't think I've gone a minute without having an impure thought in my life. Even like concentrating on a test, it just pops in your head. You know, even like when, you know, I was going through some really rough times, you know, like, oh man, this really sucks, I hope this passes soon. Boom, think of some ass. You know, I mean, it's just, it's been so blown out of proportion. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're not hiring people or you're making decisions solely on, you know, how nice someone's ass is, well, you're probably not going to be in business very long, number one. You know, you're just not. You can't run a business like that unless you're a pimp. If you're a pimp, then you could hire women solely on their looks. You should. Then it'll honestly make it really good for business. However, coming from my days of being a pimp, I'm kidding. I wish. No, I'm kidding. Not really. But coming from an outsider looking into the world of pimpdom and pimpery, you know, it would behoove a pimp to, you know, hire whores that are, you know, don't look like, you know, dime store crackhead floozies. Hey, you like that one? I just came up with that one. Dime store crackhead floozies. Hashtag dime store crackhead floozy. Pass it around. In this day and age, we can't, you know, say what's on our mind because we're going to offend someone, we're going to hurt someone's feelings, you know, all these things. But, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, are you really hurting people's feelings, or are you just kind of telling them the truth? You know, hey, look, you're not that attractive, but, you know, you're really smart. That's cool. You know, so if you weren't really attractive and I didn't hire you, you know, then I'm a sexist. But, you know, what is it if you're not really that attractive and I hire you because of your intelligence? Am I an intelligist? I don't get it. You know, people get hired, or people do things for different reasons. You know, so I don't get the whole, oh my God, that's sexist, oh my God, that's bad. Well, we're men and women, we're animals. We look for different things in each other, and that's what, you know, for the heterosexual human, that's what you look for differences. Now, I can't speak to, you know, what gay people feel because I'm not gay, you know, but if you're a heterosexual person, you're going to be attracted to members of the opposite sex. That's just the way it's going to be. I mean, yeah, you know, don't catcall and, you know, make someone feel uncomfortable, but, you know, when a pretty chick walks in the room, you're just like, hello, how are you? And then you walk away thinking to yourself, God damn, lady, you should really call your parents and thank them because they did a bang-up job on you. They really did. But that's like, you know, newscasters. I was talking to Kelly about this, and, you know, she kind of agreed. You know, it's, you know, she's like, you know, why do all these news chicks have to, you know, be these, like, you know, pretty bobblehead whatever, you know, always smiling, always a sunny face kind of thing. Well, the news is going to be bad anyway. This was my point. The news is going to suck regardless. The news is they're never going to be like, hey, tonight nothing went wrong and everyone went to bed happy. No, that's just not going to happen. But if you're going to give me bad news, I would much rather have bad news from a good-looking chick than a dude any day. Hey, bro, listen, I got some bad news. Could you do me a favor? Could your wife tell me? You know, could your girlfriend tell me? Your sister? Anyone? Your mom? You know, just let a woman tell me some bad news. But that's why when I watch the news, which is few and far between, I think, was this almost July? I think I'm almost on month 7 of not watching TV. I mean, I watch for the Yankee game, and, you know, and I'll watch a movie with Kelly, but I don't sit there and I don't, you know, watch, you know, news after news after news after news, because to me the news and all that, you know, all fake media, I'm not going to get into that, but to me it's just a bunch of bullshit, really. The kind of guy I am, if I'm going to get bad news or if I'm going to listen to the news, lady, you better look good. You better look good. You better have a couple of buttons undone or whatever, you know, nice earrings, nice hair, you got makeup done nice, you know. Hey, if you're going to give me bad news, I expect to get it. I expect it to come in a nice looking package. But that's why for the longest time I would watch the weather report in the morning on the Spanish stations, because those chicks don't care. I mean, they get up there, they got a mini skirt up to their throat, you know, their neckline or whatever is down to their knees, you know, and they're just sitting there, they have such a musical way of talking, and they're almost like dancing when they're telling you, like, you know, the translation is, wow, today's really gonna suck, and it's gonna be thunderstorms, and there's gonna be rain everywhere, and, you know, people are gonna die, and it's gonna be the most horrible day you could ever imagine. But you're just like, that's right, lady, keep on dancing, yeah. You're pulling out a dollar bill and talking to your television like a mo. But that's what I used to do. I used to watch the Spanish stations because, yes, I don't speak fluent Spanish. I know some things like ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Hey, I like to read. ¿Dónde está el cuarto de baño? I like to go to the bathroom. But, you know, other than that, my Spanish is fairly limited. But the one thing that I know more than anything is that a little picture of a sun is the same in English as it is in Spanish, and the numbers are the same. Sometimes they do that Celsius bullshit, but, you know, if it's 30 degrees out, it's like, oh, it's gonna be a warm day. It's like, I'm not gonna bother doing the conversion. I don't need to know. It's sunny out, and I know it's springtime. It's probably gonna be warm today. That's what I used to do. I used to watch the Spanish stations, not because they had better information. The chicks were hotter, and I'm sorry, you know, yeah, okay, I'm a sexist, I'm this, I'm that, but, you know, honestly, men look at women. Women like looking at other women, you know, for whatever reason. You know, they like looking at the hair. They like, oh, what kind of dress does she have? Oh, I love those shoes and all that. You know, no matter what, every human being on the planet likes to look at a beautiful woman, whether it's in a desiring way or if it's in a comparable way. People look at beautiful women. That's just the way it goes. You're gonna have your haters. You know, you're gonna have your people that, you know, oh, it's not right, it's not right. And those are usually the people that, I hate to say it, the people that usually have a problem with people looking at beautiful or decent looking women are women that aren't beautiful or decent looking themselves. I hate to say it like that, but, you know, it's kind of true. You know, I've never seen a beautiful woman complain about being called beautiful. I've never seen a beautiful woman, you know, complain about, you know, getting attention from people. Not just men, you know, women too. It's just the way it is, you know. People, we base a lot on appearances. That's just the way it is. Now, you have someone that works out a lot and really puts a lot into their appearance and, you know, really wants to, you know, put forth a good appearance to her fellow humans. Now, you don't say anything because, you know, you're worried about, like, oh my God, am I going to be labeled a sexist and all that. First of all, take all those labels, ball them up, and shove them up your ass. Seriously, like, I remember what The Rock used to say, shove them up your candy ass. Well, I'm not going to break any copyright, you know, laws here, but he's right. Well, he was right. I don't know if he still feels that way. He's like, you know, America's sweetheart now, but he was right. If you don't like it, just take whatever you think of me, ball it up, and shove it straight up your ass, because I don't care. I mean, I'm a good person. I know I'm a good person. I try my best, you know, in most situations. Other situations, I'm a lazy bastard. But, you know, when it comes to, if a woman is attractive, you know, I don't like leading like, hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Wow, you're beautiful. No, that's just kind of freaky. You know, but, you know, I can appreciate a beautiful woman. I can appreciate a handsome man too. Not in the fact where I'm just like, wow, that dude is really hot. I want to do like hot gay things to him. No, I don't think like that. But, you know, when you're a guy and you look at another guy, you say to yourself, oh, I kind of like that t-shirt, or oh, that dude works out, oh, he's got a decent body. You know, you look at it as a way of like, yeah, I would kind of like to have that. That's what I'm going for. It's a comparable thing, you know. It was funny, I was watching Family Guy. I was watching Family Guy the other day, and it was the one, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It was the one where Quagmire marries the hooker. I think it was in Vegas, and he realized, like, oh my God, I married a hooker, and he wants to get out of the marriage. So he comes up with that he's gay, and she comes back and she busts him watching straight porn. She's like, you're not gay, you're not gay. He's like, I'll prove it to you. She's like, all right, fine, I want you to have sex with a guy. And Quagmire's like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And so he goes to Peter, who I guess is his best friend. And Peter's like, fine, I'll do it. So, you know, they get into different hijinks along the way. And then, you know, finally they're sitting there and they're kind of holding each other. And then the chick is like, come on, get to it. She's like a really ratty looking crack whore kind of hooker. And, you know, so Quagmire is like, all right, so I really want to do some hot gay things with you. And Peter just says, yeah, let's hold each other and make each other's fingers smell awful. I lost it. I had tears pouring down my face. I couldn't catch my breath for about 10 minutes. Kelly was really busy last night. She had a lot of things to do. I called and interrupted her because it was the kind of thing I heard that I had to share with somebody. I couldn't keep it to myself. I had to let someone else on the planet know, holy shit, this just went down. And, you know, she just, I could hear on the phone her shaking her head at me, but she's a saint.